Hey, what's going on? Usfiso Mhlongo here, Njomane Kamkapi, and welcome to another quick tip video. You know, ever since I decided to get involved in a network marketing business, I really had this question in my head of how do rich people actually make their money? So asking myself this question actually made me read a lot of books on self-development, network marketing, books about the laws of business, and most importantly, how do rich people actually invest their money? So when I look at some of the richest people in the world, it's really even difficult to imagine how life would be, if I had that kind of wealth. With over $80 billion net worth that rich people have. You can even buy an entire country with that kind of money. But because people don't usually make more than the average salary, it's really difficult to understand how rich people make that kind of money. And that means with your current salary, I guess you might need to live for thousands of years, to even reach that level of wealth. And yes, because we are so ignorant on how exactly these people build up their wealth, we always come up with our own theories, such as they cheated a lot of people to make that kind of money. Or maybe they did a criminal activity that paid them a lot of money. Or maybe they are simply just lucky. Or they got a lot of inheritance from their rich relatives. Or maybe they cheated the system and it keeps making them richer and richer. These are just theories we come up with to make ourselves feel better, because it's very difficult to believe that another human being who is my age, we started school the same year, and has achieved 1 billion times more than me in the same period of time. That's like a killer punch on your self-esteem, and it makes you feel so miserable. And it even gets worse if you attended the same school with this person. But the truth is very far away from that. It's not exactly what we usually imagine, and that's exactly what we are going to find out in this video. So how exactly do rich people make so much money? We all have these ideas about how the world should be, right? But the problem is that the universe doesn't really give a damn about it. It just works the same way it is, and it will continue to work like that whether you like it or not. So the best option you are left with is to accept it and take advantage of it. Helping people, protecting your country, or teaching might be a noble thing to do. But what makes someone rich is knowing how to sell, even if it's not as noble as protecting your country. You see, there are different strategies to sell any product. For an example, being famous, solving problems, or simply playing a video game. So we come to believe that there are more different ways to make money. But the concept at the end of the day comes back to the same thing, which is selling. For an example, a musician isn't making a lot of money because he is good at singing. Every other musician is good at that as well. But what differentiates him from the rest is that he knows how to sell tickets to the concerts, the t-shirts, the hats, the shoes, the adverts, and so on. The concept is the same. It might not be directly telling people to buy his products, but rather building a personality or a character that people want to be part of. That's just another strategy to sell. You are not making money based on how long you work or how much effort you put in. What matters at the end of the day is how much you can sell. And there are simply no limits to how much money you can make. It's really difficult to accept that when all this time at your job, you've been paid based on the number of hours you work. Take an example of this video I'm doing. The possibilities of selling you anything are many. I don't have to even trick you or mislead you. All I need is to give you what you want at a price that you are willing to pay. And that's all. Since you are watching this video, you are most likely interested in the subject of business, money and investing. So if I offer you a good service or a good product, some of you will probably buy it. Let's say maybe 1 person out of 100 people. It's the same process that happens even in a traditional business. You open up a store, thousands of people visit to try out your clothes, and only a small fraction of them actually buy something. But with the rise of the internet and social media, everyone has access to the world. You don't need to spend millions to open stores around the world, but only a few rands to access the internet. In fact, you don't even need to open a store at all, because the internet has given us unbelievable opportunities. For an example, the biggest taxi company doesn't even own a car. The largest retailer has no products of its own. The world's most popular media company creates no content. And the world's largest accommodation provider owns no property. The point I'm trying to make here is simple. Your ability to sell determines how much money you'll make, and that's what you should be focusing on if your goal is to make a lot of money. And the majority of rich people have made their wealth through network marketing, and you can find more videos about that on the description below. That's it for today. Thank you for watching, and you can also let me know what you think about rich people. How do they make their money? Let me know in the comments below, and I will see you on the next one. Cheers.